back to another anime review. Today we're looking at Kiss Him Not Me episode 4. So as always, by the way, guys and girls, I'm reviewing this really late at night. It's like almost 2 o'clock in the morning. And of course, being in an apartment, guys, keep it somewhat quiet. So I do apologize for that. But I just want to talk about this episode because honestly, I was going to do this review in the morning. And I'm like, no, I gotta at least do this review now because it's fresh in my head. And I'll tell you right now, guys and girls, this was very interesting. Let's make it very obvious. This was very interesting. A lot of stuff happened in this episode. We meet a new character, and the ending of the episode was very different. How's that for a reverse harem? I'll say that right now. Anyways, so the whole thing begins with Kai going, "Oh, she doesn't want to do a Christmas party because she's going to Comiket, which, if you guys and girls don't know, is a big convention in Tokyo. They celebrate like a lot of the individual manga artists and stuff like that. And she plans on going there, and of course the rest of the guys are like, but we want to spend Christmas Eve with you. And she's like, well, I'm not missing this convention. So they decide, you know what? Okay, let's go. We'll all go together. And despite them having no interest in the Comiket stuff, they want to hang out with Kai. But they soon learn that this place is not a simple place. It's packed with full of people. It's got very interesting stuff, more so like a lot of the boys love type manga and stuff like that. So yeah, they're in for a ride. They meet like various things when they meet various gazes from characters where they buy, like these are guys buying stuff that's meant for girls, really, not really other guys. And they're like, what the hell, these hot dudes are buying our manga, which is not really meant for dudes. It's weird. They're getting all happy and stuff. I like how Nana at one point is like, just he's getting so tired. He's with Senpai, and during this whole sequence, is trying to figure out like how does he survive in this place, because he hates being indoors where it's super hot and outside it's super cold. He's bitching and moaning about it, but of course, because Kai is here, of course he's dealing with all this stuff and shit. So, when Kai's finally finished, she goes outside and runs into something very interesting where she puts her bags down full of all the manga she got, and she gets hit by this creepy dude who like starts taking pictures of her and stuff like that. And luckily, well, I'm not gonna spoil it, but a person comes along, okay, and is dressed in what she calls Sebastian's outfit from Grey Butler. So if you guys watch, Black Butler, you'll know that's kind of a reference to it, homage to it. They're not saying Black Butler; they call it Grey Butler instead in this kind of parody of it. But she comes along. Or I spoiled it. Yeah, obviously, if you couldn't tell, this is a girl. Um, she comes along and saves her, but everyone thinks that's a dude. They don't realize, oh, it's a girl, until they end up meeting in school, where she ends up running into her, and it's like, oh yeah, I've heard about you, Kai. I've heard how cute you were and this and that, and you know what? You should come to my house. If you come to my house, we'll go hang out. I'll show you all the stuff I have. We'll talk about our favorite anime all day, all night. And the guys are like, no, we're not letting you do that by yourself, because they could see already that she's gonna be a threat. So they decide, we're all gonna go with you. We're gonna hang out with all of you. We'll just go into the place together. And first thing they notice is, actually more so, their reactions to the place. They go, reality is like some kind of 2D universe, because in this place she has loads of anime stuff. She's got anime books, she's got manga, she's got a whole list of like various figures and stuff like that, of course, of Kai's favorite stuff. And apparently she's even an artist at the same time. She draws a lot of the manga that Kay loves, especially stuff that like is the type of stuff she loves. And then she goes, hey, listen, I had a favor, because she said prior to them coming over, she had a favor for them. So she goes, hey, you know what? I need you guys to pose for me. And so she makes them take very provocative photos. I'll say that right now. They have to do these weird poses and stuff like that. And at one point, this is where this episode gets very interesting. And I may or may not have the image as the last image of the screen. I'm not sure yet. I probably will. That will be like the last stuff I have. But she goes, oh, this is how you're supposed to do this pose with you have the girl on the lap, and you have, you're gonna be in his lap and stuff like that. And Kai gets close to kissing this girl, and she doesn't do it though. She doesn't do it, at least. But then we have I think her name is Nishinia, so Shima. It's Shima. I'm gonna call her Shima. Shima over here though pulls Kai towards her, and then makes out with her. Yeah, she doesn't do a simple kiss. She like essentially goes in all the way with this kiss. to the point that it's basically making out with this girl for like 3 seconds. So yeah, that was something else. I was blown away by that. The person that was watching this was blown away by that. I don't think we expected that because, as many of you know, reverse harems usually don't do this type of thing. It's usually not kind of something you see too often. And this show is really throwing some, kind of curves and wrenches and screws into the system of reverse harems. I think it's funny. I mean, I was cracking up during this episode. I thought the ending was just mind blowing that even happened. But anyways, yeah, it was something else. Yeah, I was very surprised by it. I'll say that right now. Anyways, guys and girls, since it's really late, I'm gonna get off and I'll talk to you guys later. As always, if you like the comments, if you like the reviews, please hit the subscribe button, share the video, like the video, whole nine. Have a blessed night, blessed morning, probably because it's gonna come out. For you guys, it'll probably come out like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm not sure yet, but it'll be around that time. Anyways, have a good one, everyone. Bye bye.